The steady beep of the heart monitor woke me in the Billings hospital. Snow swirled outside the window, the Montana wind howling like it knew my secrets. I'd flipped my truck on an icy stretch of Highway 90, doctors called it minor, but my ribs and head throbbed. My sister Megan's husband, Kyle, had camped out in the waiting room. Everyone praised him. Not many men would sit up all night for family, Mom, Carol, kept saying. But when he slipped into my room after visiting hours, pulled the chair close, and whispered, "Don't worry, I'll handle the ranch paperwork while you rest," his hand lingered on my blanket longer than it should have. The way he said it made my stomach twist. Before the crash, he'd texted the same thing. I'd thought it was just brotherly support. Lying there, it felt like a warning. Next morning I told Megan. Kyle wasn't protecting me last night. Something felt wrong. She rolled her eyes. You were on morphine, Brooke. He cares about us. Mom squeezed my hand. Don't stir trouble, honey. He's the steady one. Their words cut deeper than the accident. But the small security camera in the corner of my room had watched everything. Night shift nurse Maria saw my fear and quietly pulled the footage. What she showed me later made her voice shake. Kyle entering after hours, leaning in, adjusting my gown, whispering, "You won't remember this, the ranch stays safe with me." We gathered at the family ranch house that weekend, wood stove crackling, elk stew on the table. I hit play on the laptop. The room went dead silent. Megan's face drained of color. Mom covered her mouth. Kyle tried to laugh it off, she's still loopy from the meds, but the timestamp and audio didn't lie. I called the sheriff myself. In Montana, footage like that is solid evidence. Kyle was arrested for sexual battery on an incapacitated person and violating hospital protocol. He spent 2 nights in county jail before posting bond. The real healing started after. Kyle took a plea, probation, mandatory counseling, and he signed away any claim to the ranch. Megan moved out and filed for separation, but she didn't cut him off completely, she insisted on couples therapy. Mom finally admitted she'd ignored red flags to keep family peace. The 3 of us started weekly sessions together. I rented a small cabin up the valley, planted my own garden, and learned to ride again. Some nights I still wake up remembering his whisper, but now I know my voice matters. Family isn't perfect. Sometimes the ones who show up are the ones you need to watch closest. But truth, when spoken out loud and backed by evidence, can turn broken pieces into something stronger. In these wide Montana skies, secrets don't stay buried forever, and that's exactly how we begin to heal.